Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Tanner Bybee.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jose Altuve, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And that one fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch in the dirt. Now 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Isaac Paredes will hit next. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Bybee in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021. Just missed. That one fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Come on, Tanner.
Two down, nobody on. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And there's the ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Draws the walk there. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Christian Walker, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering is fouled back. Alvarez off of first with 2 away. Fly ball to right. Noel makes the grab, and that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. Back here in Cleveland, and towing the slab here, Framber Valdez.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back. Say goodbye to that one. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Kyle Manzardo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ground ball to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to beat.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the top of the wall. Around second is Ramirez. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down to third. He probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll do it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Here in Cleveland, and now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. Bybee back to work. In the air, out towards right center. Noel. And there's one away.
Batting 6, shortstop.
So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena.
Let's go, Tanner.
Ball 1 there. And that's in for a strike. And 1-1. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Chas McCormick.
Here's the left fielder, Chas McCormick. This kid, a 21st round pick out of Millersville University in Pennsylvania. That clips the corner. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Just missed. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
2 outs. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. They're down 1-0. Back now at Progressive Field. Here's Lane Thomas now.
Lane Thomas.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Valdez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. And that one hit to first. Walker steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Angel Martinez.
Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. And Cleveland on top 1-0. That one misses, and it's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Batting 7th, right fielder.
Man at first,
John
and up next for Cleveland, John Kenzie Noel.
Noel.
And this one squirts away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just 1 pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's a 1-1. Out in front and foul to the left side. 1 out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. And a foul ball. outside.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Stays alive. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Let's go, Cleveland.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Throws to first in time. Out number 3. Guardians lead 1. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Ben Gamel. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Ramirez brings it in, and there's 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So up next, Jake Myers.
Let's go, Cleveland.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. Outside low, and a count 1-2. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
That one misses, and now it's filled up 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hit in the air, right field. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the Houston
Jose
lineup turns
Altuve.
over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Went down on strikes his first time through. Right down to shoot, and that is strike 1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
This one in the air. Ramirez pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. And now the shortstop, Brian
Rocchio.
That one ripped. That's back there. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. And this place is rocking. It's 2-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Quan in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's off the mark. And the count's even at 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to third. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, designated hitter.
My goodness, Chris. He had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
2 outs, base is empty. Jose Ramirez now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. Swung on, belted. That one hops against the fence. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now Carlos Santana flied to right his first time. Fought off foul. Ramirez at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They're waving Ramirez home. The throws offline, he's safe. And they're up by 3.
Picks himself up at RBI. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Lane Thomas. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Two outs. Out to short, Pena. They get the force. That's the inning. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a runner left. On to inning number 4. Guardians 3 and the Astros nothing. On to the 4th. Down the number 2 hitter, Isaac Paredes. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And that is out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The next pitch misses. 1-2 the count.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So a man at first. Here's Yordan Alvarez. He reached on a walk his first time. And that's way high. 1-0.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, no strikes.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Christian Walker.
And now it's Christian Walker. He's 0 for 1. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Diaz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Let's go, Cleveland!
And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. So the Astros lead 1, still down 3-0. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off for
4.
the Guardians.
Now it's the second baseman,
Second baseman,
Angel Martinez. All right, Siggy, trivia
Martinez.
time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first
one
homer
ball,
for
1 strike.
Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Right fielder, John Kenzie Noel.
John Kenzie Noel, the next to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Noel, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one
That's a ball.
missed. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch is inside. 2 balls and a strike. In the air, left field. McCormick has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
And next is the Guardians catcher,
Naylor.
Bo Naylor.
Let's go, Cleveland!
First pitch, and he just misses. There's the strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's down and away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Guardians there, but they lead it 3-0. Ready now for the
Leading off
5th
the
inning.
Houston,
And stepping in for the Astros,
shortstop,
Jeremy Pena. Bybee back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Ramirez sends it to first. No hit here on the bunt
Now
attempt. They get the
left
out.
fielder,
Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
McCormick in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus. But They should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. The Astros trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. And they'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 down, nobody on. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's Brian Rocchio. On the corner for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Caleb Ort getting loose out there. King getting loose as well. The 0-1. Fouled off left side. And the 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strike.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0. Ball, that's out.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
1 down, base is empty. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that one sliced foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle.
Now it's the Guardians DH,
Manzardo.
Kyle Manzardo. 0 for 2 in this one. This one in the dirt. Kwan, the base runner at first with 1 out. Right through there for a strike. Outside
Ball 2.
low, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to the left. Over to Altuve.
Out.
On to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Up next
Well, they had the chance to turn in 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Here's Jose Ramirez. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
First baseman, Carlos.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for Houston,
Caleb Ort gets handed the rock out of the pen.
63.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First and second, 2 outs. Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. Just missed. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Myers under it. And the inning is over. Guardians strand a couple, but they lead at 3-0. Here in Cleveland, all set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers.
Center fielder, Jake Myers.
And ball 1. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Hunter Gaddis up and throwing. Smith also getting ready. This one chopped to first. Santana. Off balance throw in time. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So the batting order turns over. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Kwan under it. Corrals it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
2 down, base is empty. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. 1 for 2. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the 6th. Here comes Lane Thomas. And a big swing and a miss.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That one is absolutely belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. 0-2 now.
Yep, that ball went out.
Activity in the Houston bullpen. Luis Contreras, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Chopper to second. Altuve over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, Angel
Martinez digs in for the Guardians. First
Ball
pitch,
one, no
not
strike.
close. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. 2 outs, base is empty. John Kenzie Noel
right
digs in
fielder,
now.
John Kenzie Noel.
And first offering is fouled off. That one to first, and it kicks off the bag. And that extends the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count
Up
right
next
there.
for the
He was definitely late on
Guardians,
that pitch, but he didn't get
catcher,
beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands
Naylor.
tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. And a foul ball. Noel leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. 1 left for the Guardians, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Now pitching
Welcome
for the
back.
Guardians.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Number
Hunter
33.
Gaddis.
Hunter.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. The
Leading off for
Astros
Houston,
in
the
striking
designated
distance,
hitter,
but have some work to
Yordan
do.
Alvarez.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
First
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses. Gaddis,
Counts
in his
1-0.
second season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And that's
Ball,
off
that's
the
inside.
inside edge. 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Missed
Ball,
with a
that's it.
changeup, and that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And there's the strike.
Full count.
That one misses.
No, ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw
Now
it really
batting,
well.
first
It's a
baseman,
really nice plate
Christian
appearance.
Walker.
And next to hit for Houston, Christian Walker. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Runner at first with no outs here. And now the count is even.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Check swing called strike. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One and two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Yainer Diaz.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
On the ground to first. Could be two. Fired to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning stretch time. Guardians 3 and the Astros nothing.
Now pitching for Houston.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brian King.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So in now for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Off the mark there. Ball one.
1-0.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one down the line, and foul ball. Pitch misses outside. Ball 3. Chases that one upstairs.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So back to the top of the order. Stephen Kwan will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right side. Altuve throws to first. Awesome play there.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kyle
Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Outside with a breaking ball. And that one wrapped foul. Next offering upstairs. Late with the swing there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
3-2.
That's down and in.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
One out and a runner at second. Here the bottom of the 7th. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled. Back to the mound. It hit him. To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Santana getting ready to hit. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1. Rocchio at third. Ramirez on at first with 2 down.
Inside, ball 1.
And there's a foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cade Smith.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 36.
Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Leading off for the Astros, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Fouled off. He was late.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So digging in, Chas McCormick. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Guardians leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. And he takes a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Here's Ben Gamble. Yeah, there's the strike. And now the 0-1. Foul ball there. Man at first, one away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering is down low. Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike 3.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. First pitch just misses.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Ball 2.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Just missed. Jose Altuve waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fought off foul. Myers stays alive. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. One left for Houston. They trail it here 3-0.
Now pitching for
Back
Houston.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
73,
bottom of the 8th. Luis Contreras. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Lane Thomas.
Outside low, ball 1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Gamble makes the catch, and there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Angel.
So up next, Angel Martinez. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Stays alive. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ball hammered left field, ranging back, and that one is off the wall and into second with one away. That's a double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
One out, runner at second. Kenzie Noel digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. And delivers outside. Next offering is fouled back. Martinez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brian.
2 down,
Rocchio.
bases empty. Brian Rocchio, the next to hit. Ball 1, no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. On the ground right side. And that's just foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Last chance coming up here for the Astros. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Paul Sewald.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Paul Sewald.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
That's in there. 0-1. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Emmanuel Clase getting ready to go. Herron, the power lefty, up as well. And it's fouled away. Popped in the air, left field. Kwan makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kwan settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, Designated hitter.
So it's their
Yordan
last chance in
Alvarez.
this one. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. And first offering is fouled off. Upstairs.
Nope. Ball 1. 1-1.
Alvarez tries to check his swing. Now look to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Sewald is just one strike away. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And this is inside. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.